There has been rumblings that basically, Kelsey Plum wanted to get the hell away from them, meaning Becky Hammond and AJ Wilson. And I'm here to tell you guys it is looking like that way because another than Kelsey Plum actually fired shots at the Las Vegas Aces in her opening press conference interview. Is this the end of the Las Vegas Aces dynasty with 5 key players jumping ship and controversy swirling? It sure looks that way. But there's more to this story than meets the eye. Now we know throughout the offseason, there's been a lot of chatter behind the scenes in regards to the Las Vegas Aces. The Las Vegas Aces team was completely derailed at the conclusion of the season, which leaving a lot of people to speculate what the hell is going on in Vegas. Kelsey Plum just broke her silence, and she's pointing fingers in her first press conference with the LA Sparks. She didn't hold back on her former club, but that's just the tip of the iceberg. Is Aya Wilson really to blame for the team's exodus and implosion? Did coach Becky Hammond have a hand? Or is there a bigger conspiracy at play? Let's break it down. Just a question for Kelsey, who came from a place in Las Vegas that really valued player health and player experience. I'm just curious what it was about LA that convinced you that the Sparks would also provide a high-quality player experience and amenities. Picture this. Kelsey Plum standing at the podium, LA Sparks jersey in hand. The air is thick with anticipation. Something's off, and you can feel it. What's she about to say? I will say every step of the way they have not just met, but exceeded my expectations. And I've been treated better than I've ever been as a WNBA player, and I think that at times people have their own experiences, but I can speak for myself, and this has been first class. At first it's all smiles, and thanks the usual press conference stuff. But then Plum drops a bombshell that sends shockwaves through the WNBA. I've been treated better than I ever have as a WNBA player. Wait, what did she just take a shot at the Aces? I know that this franchise is extremely valuing the opportunity to be able to support players in any way that they can, and I've seen that firsthand. And, obviously, as the franchise, we continue to build on this year. And, there's been a lot of change in the last couple of years with, coach and management, things like that. I'm excited to be part of the new wave. And, we'll be able to show players that this is a place where in LA you want to play. Let's break this down. Plum's been with the Aces for years. She's won championships with them. She averaged 178 points, 42 assists, and 26 rebounds per game in her final season with them. She was drafted there, and the only team she knows. She seemed happy. So why is she hinting like she wasn't treated well? What's happening in Las Vegas? We'll break it down in a bit. I've been treated better than I ever have been as a WNBA player. Now that is the comment there that is raising eyebrows amongst fans in regards to Kelsey Plum stating that she's been treated better so far than she has ever been as a WNBA player. Here's where it gets interesting. Plum's words aren't just about her treatment in Los Angeles. They're a window into the Aces locker room. Remember, when the Aces were on top, unbeatable, looks like that perfect image was just a mirage. For someone like me, it's just a perfect mix of preparation and opportunity. I've been chomping at the bit to get the opportunity to be able to lead and show who I am as a player on a different scale. And so I'm just really excited about that. And I've never been more ready. And, I think some people might be surprised, but no one that really knows will be. But Plum's not done. She talks about excitement for her new role, about the opportunity to contribute more significantly. Is she saying she couldn't do that with the Aces? Was she held back? She said it's always been leading by example, a level of consistency. As a pro these days, we get caught up in how we feel. It doesn't matter how you feel as a leader, you've got to show up and lead. There's a level of competitiveness that has to be consistent every day. It's a culture other than that, just having fun. We all play better and enjoy ourselves when we're doing what we love to do. She's definitely sending subliminals back to Vegas, bro. The reactions on social media have been wild. Some fans are criticizing the Aces management. Others are pumped for Plum's new beginning with the Sparks. One fan even said Kelsey can just focus on her own game now without always mentioning how someone won unanimous MVP. Ouch. That's a direct hit at A'ja Wilson. I just feel like an overwhelming sense of love. I feel like open arms. I was actually in the airport this morning and I was just getting some water. And the guy was like, go Sparks, it's just, I feel that. So I'm excited about that because I really do feel like people have kind of already wrapped their arms around me. I haven't even played a game yet. Just the welcoming of my teammates and coach and Reagan and ownership. I feel very loved already. Think about it. Plum's transition to the Sparks isn't just a change of jersey, it's a complete shift in her career. She's aiming to redefine her role, her impact. It's like she's breaking free from something, but remember, Plum's not just any player. She's an Olympic gold medalist, a WNBA champion. When a player of her caliber talks about needing a different scale to show who she is, it's not just talk, it's a statement. And I'm so grateful to be reunited with Dee to play with people like Cam and Rikia, and I can continue to go on the list. And here's the reality, Plum's words aren't just about her, they're shining a spotlight on the Aces organization. What's really going on behind those Vegas lights are players feeling undervalued, restricted. Plum's words have lit the fuse, and implosion is happening. We're here to compete, so there's expectations to win right away. And I know for me there is a level of intensity and work ethic that I do bring to the table, but really just I'm grateful for this opportunity to show that being one of the best players in the world and just taking this franchise back to where it's been and where it will continue to go. So again, I just want to thank ownership support, and really just means a lot that everyone's here, and it's a new day in LA, so we're going to hoop. Remember, when the Aces were the team, everyone wanted to join. When players were taking pay cuts just for a shot at that championship ring, well, those days are over. The Aces empire is crumbling faster than a house of cards in a Vegas windstorm, and you won't believe who's next to jump ship. So for all Aces fans, it's over, it's over, it's over. The reign of the Aces is over. I understand, the shortest dynasty in the history of the sport of basketball. You know, I've never heard of a dynasty that won 2 championships and then was done, because you're seeing all the ring-chasing free Asians getting out of Vegas. After their shocking semifinals loss, coach Becky Hammon warned us that changes were coming, but nobody saw this coming. It's not just 1 or 2 players leaving. It's a full-blown exodus, and it's leaving the Aces roster looking like Swiss cheese. We have to get better. If you are new on the channel, then please subscribe to the channel and also like the video. We have to really take a sharp look at ourselves, look ourselves in the mirror, see our shortcomings, and then you got to make the moves necessary, whatever that means, to put the best product that we possibly can. It's not going to be the same group probably next year. Just won't, and I'm sad about that because I really like that group. They're a pain in my ass, but I was a pain in their ass too. Let's start with Kate Martin. Remember her, the fan favorite, the promising young player who had Aces fans dreaming of a bright future. While the Aces left her unprotected in the expansion draft, and the Golden State Valkyries snatched her up faster than you can say. Rookie mistake. Martin's excited about her new gig, saying, "I'm really excited for this new beginning and to build something from the ground up here with the Valkyries." Ouch, Aces, that's gotta sting. I'm really excited. You know, this league is all about opportunity, and you just need one shot, right? And I am very thankful for the Aces and everything I got to learn there, but I'm really excited for this new beginning and to build something from the ground up here with the Valkyries. But wait, there's more. Sydney Colson-Wilson's bestie and locker room spark plug. She's packing her bags for Indiana, that's right. Colson's joining the Fever, leaving Wilson without her ride or die on the court. It's like watching the Aces team chemistry evaporate before our eyes. You mean to tell me that 2-time WNBA champion, the face of the Got Dog League, okay, the Aces main girl, right-hand man Sydney Colson, is no longer returning to the Aces in a signing with the Indiana Fever? First of all, do the Fever even have any more roster spots? How many folks are you guys going to sign? And if you thought that was bad, hold on to your hats. Tiffany Hayes, the reigning WNBA 6th Player of the Year, is also saying goodbye to Sin City. She's joining Kate Martin on the Valkyries, taking her 9.5 points, 2.8 rebounds, and 2.1 assists per game with her. That's a massive hit to the Aces bench depth, folks. Then, of course, there is Tiffany Hayes, who, guys, Tiffany Hayes was not even supposed to be in the WNBA last season. She had actually retired in the offseason of 2024, but we're not done yet. Alicia Clark, after winning a championship with the Aces, is heading back to her old stomping grounds in Seattle. She's thrilled about her return, saying, "I would love to go back to my WNBA home," which is Seattle. Another one bites the dust for the Aces. Let's start with Alicia Clark. According to Ramona Shelburne of ESPN, the Aces wanted to bring back Alicia Clark, but when Seattle came and knocking, Alicia was like, "You know what, I would love to go back to my WNBA home," which is Seattle. Now, guys, if y'all don't know, Alicia Clark won 2 titles with the Seattle Storm in 2018 and 2020, and now at 37 years old, she is looking to bring her 3-and-D game back to Seattle. So, what's driving all these players away? Is it the bright lights of new opportunities, or is there something rotten in the state of Las Vegas? Here's where it gets interesting. The Aces salary cap is tighter than a Vegas poker player's grip on their chips after snagging Jewel Lloyd and her supermax salary. The Aces are scrambling to fill out their roster with minimum contracts. It's like watching a high-stakes game of musical chairs, and the Aces are running out of seats. I don't want to be great for you guys, no offense, but I want to be great for my team. I want to be great for this franchise. It is hard as shit, it is hard as shit, because there's tons of people that want to break you down, great teams in this league that are going to try to come after you every single night. But when it comes to taking accountability, I have no problem in that, because I want to be great, I want to be great for my teammates, so yes, it can start in practice. Yes, it starts in training camp, yes, it starts in the wins and the losses, but I'm not going to stop. I'm going to continue to challenge myself and my teammates every single day, because when you're talking about greatness, it starts with consistency. Let's talk about what's really going on behind the scenes with the Aces. You thought the player exodus was bad? Well, sit tight, because the front office drama makes their on-court issues look like child's play. Remember when the Aces front office was the envy of the league? Those days are long gone. Now it's more like a ghost town. And at the center of this mess, general manager Natalie Williams, or should I say former general manager, that's right, Williams was fired due to a vague front office restructuring. But here's where it gets interesting. Months later, the Aces still haven't appointed a new GM. Talk about leaving your organization in limbo. But also there is a huge thing that you all have to keep in mind, is that the Las Vegas Aces do not have a GM. Right now they let go of their GM a couple months ago, and they have not put anyone in that place, and so, hey, Nikki Fargas and Becky Hammond are trying to make some wonders without the actual GM. But wait, there's more. Rumors are swirling that head coach Becky Hammond is eyeing a power play. Word on the street is she's gunning for a dual role as both head coach and general manager. Thanks for watching, and subscribe my channel.